pretty down to see a 35 from either of them. I definitely think it's possible.
Yeah, both these guys are at the level that they can do it.
I'm so excited for this race to start. I can't wait.
Dude, I'm like shaking. Ooh, hey, hey, look at that. Speak of that. Maybe Draco's warming up. Can't really tell.
That is true. I don't actually know if he'd be warming up on the new file. I think maybe he might switch to another one, or...
Yeah, maybe it's just a false start or something. Oh wait, no, never mind. There we go. Classic Dage fashion. Dude, it's a real shame. Dage just, like, his internet connection's pretty spotty, so
yeah,
that might end up happening a couple more times if we're unlucky.
Oh, and Dage makes CE skip. Unreal. That's going to be a pretty difficult barrier for Draco to climb, but I think he can do it.
Yeah, as long as Draco just plays extremely consistently like he usually does. And Dage, while being able to pull out like the best times in the business, he will go for some baller strats, which unfortunately means that he might end up losing time if he messes up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't actually know how good Dage is at skipless CE, but I feel like skipless CE is something Draco has practiced at pretty decent length.
Dage closing out with a 121. Extremely good. About as good as you can get. Like, you know, extremely good.
Yeah. Normally, the pretty solid CE threshold with CE skip is sub 130, so a 121 is certainly something to be proud of, especially in a race setting.
Yeah, and Draco's going to come out with a 153 with a CE skip attempt, which is really good too. If he got CE skip also, they'd be just about tied right now, just based off how they did that ending.
Dage does look like he's going to be able to take down Bigfoot with literally zero issue at all.
Actually, zero. He got frame perfect again. I don't understand how he does it. I've never seen someone so consistent at 2139s. Maybe like Epic Frog Skater is also really good at it, but let's see what his luck brings him.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the free pieces that we normally check for, and by the looks of it, he didn't see any either, but...
First few pieces are really good, and... Oh, wait, he's going the wrong way. He saw the radar, and he was just hoping. But that was still really good. 22.
Yeah, it was a solid piece layout and pretty equally solid execution. Let's see how Draco's RNG treats him.
Draco is extremely good at Knuckles, one of the best that we have in this tournament. So he can probably make any piece set work.
Even if it is top to bottom.
This isn't that bad.
That's fair enough.
The way that he did it is pretty good.
Like, I would certainly call that a worse piece set than Dage got, and he only lost about a second and a half to it.
Yeah, his execution was on point there. We're going to be seeing Dage going into Prison Lane. Again, he's one of the best Prison Lane players. So we're going to hopefully see a treat here. Hopefully like a 133. I think he says 133 for him is like okay, with 132 being like average. So we'll let his actions speak for him.
Wouldn't it be nice to just borrow his hands for a day? Looks like he's going to be getting like a 36, 37 elevator, which is incredible.
Yeah. Draco, I know in the past there's been we call him like, you know, Draco tier prison lanes where he's got like an extremely good hero time, but he used to not be very good at prison lane, but let's see how he can handle it this time.
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that he's been practicing Tails at least a decent bit, and he's been posting progress screenshots and stages like EE and stuff, and I know he was working on Hidden Base. So I'm going to be curious to see what the skill difference is going to look like in terms of Tails between these two players.
Yeah, Dage is on like solid 135 pace. He could probably pull off a 134. Yeah, 135. Crazy good. Most top runners would not be mad about that.
Just in a race, too. I can't.
Dude, let's see Draco hit these shots. Oh, he doesn't go for the left one yet. But he got 4 quick shots popped off right there, so not bad. Oh, yo, is Dage gonna be doing that weird Metal Harbor strat to get the upgrade?
The Piner or Phantoms one? I'd be interested to see it.
Yo, he's setting. Oh, he isn't setting up for it. He's going for his consistent 18s. Man,
I mean, an 18 upgrade is nothing to sneeze at.
18 is extremely hard to get because underloop can be a pain, and like, you gotta hope that you clip straight onto the ground after you jump across that really big gap with all the enemies.
Mm-hmm. Solid pulley skip and equally solid underloop after that. Let's see if Draco goes for it.
Nah, I think Draco was saying that he still doesn't like it because it's not consistent yet, which, that's fair. That's really fair to say.
Yeah. I mean, with someone who values consistency so much, it makes a lot of sense. Incredibly clean Metal Harbor so far from Dage. Looks like he's going to get a low... oh my goodness, he got a 219.
Easy 119.
Or 119. Excuse me. A 219 is not something to celebrate.
Dude, yeah, he got a... I think he got a low 47 check for the Rockets.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. We're going to be seeing Dage go for all the strats, pretty much.
Does he do the spin dash strat on Shadow 1?
Oh yeah, you know he does. He's going to be going for that 10.94. Draco cleaning the stage out. 126. Pretty average.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see Dage. He's going to charge a spin dash as soon as he gets control. Go into storage, into shadow, and he's getting lucky. Look at that. 11 flat.
Wow.
That strat really isn't as hard as it looks. It needs a little bit of practice, but it's not way too hard to hit. You could tell just by how he spin dashed, he's not like going full speed, so like you have a little bit of control. Draco's probably going to go for it too, because most people probably know that Draco has spent a lot of time practicing boss ILs.
Yeah, there he goes.
That second hit looked... Ooh, he's wanted it up better. Dude, he's wanting him up.
Draco's showing us that he is absolutely not out of this race, even at all. Because even though there is a bit of a gap between these two runners, it is almost entirely down to just who made CE skip. And if either of these runners fail wall run, which I'm almost certain they're both going for, then this lead could be completely mitigated or doubled or tripled in size.
I'm curious to see whether Draco goes for it, because I don't think his PB has it in it.
Really?
Yeah, Green Forest Wall Run is probably his weakest link on like the bigger stage skips.
I know Dage is going to be going for Task Run.
Yeah, he got a setup for it too. He was in the right spot.
Oh.
And he goes a little high just to be safe.
I can respect that. It is a race. If you mess it up, that's a lot of time lost.
Yeah. He had a good angle going across, though, so he hardly lost time on it. Maybe like half a second at the most.
That was such a good green.
Wait, 119, I guess? Is that a 118? 118. So that means the timer starts a little bit earlier on the stage, so that's like an IL 117. Yeah, Draco's not going for it. That's gonna hurt him, but I guess he's just gonna bank on consistency over everything.
I mean, it would hurt him a lot more if he went for it and failed, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. If he didn't get it like by second attempt, he'd definitely be losing time over just doing skipless.
And in a race setting, the nerves can get to you, right? Like, it's even worse than when you're just grinding out runs on your own.
Dage did not get cold iron bars with this piece. This is one of the few pieces that can spawn cold iron bars. Yes! 137 skipless it's okay. He was probably aiming for a bit better than that. He's talked a lot about really good skipless Green Forest times, where you can get like around a 130 flat without doing any like crazy exotic strats.
Dage getting a pretty solid piece layout in Pumpkin Hill. He has struggled to some amount with that stage in the past, so the fact that he was able to get a 40 was pretty solid on his part.
Hopefully we'll see some Draco experience showing here, because again, Draco's very good at Knuckles, but you know, with a stage like this, times can vary from like low 30s to high 40s. But these first two pieces are okay.
I believe some people say that Twin Skulls is a 3-piece that you can look out for. I'm not actually sure how true that is, but I'm mostly sure I have heard people say that. And the Double King of the Hill is interesting.
You can see Twin Skulls if you're like going for certain pieces that can be on both Church and Ghost. You have to really look for it. Like pieces like Forgotten Hut, like something like that, you can get Twin Skulls as a free piece. For most other times, you have to like go out of your way to look at it.
Yeah,
Dage is on solid 0 cycle phase.
Ooh,
and
he got the rail jump.
Yeah, not enough height though. Getting the height there is really hard. That guardrail is so finicky. It hardly exists in this world, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't actually think I've ever successfully landed on it, let alone landed on it and gotten a hover jump over the gate. Looks like 0 cycle to me.
Oh yeah, and he did the pause hover. I'm proud of him. Ooh, Dage fumbling on his inputs just a little bit there. It's gonna have to go around this way. It's gonna lose a lot of time for him.
Oh, that was scary from Draco. I thought he was gonna fall.
Draco's put a lot of time and practice into this stage too. So I'd be surprised if he messes stuff up here.
Ooh, he got that pauseless. That was actually nice. I rarely see that pauseless.
Ooh, he gets a punch. That's gonna make this pretty tight. He can still definitely make a 0 cycle though, with a good box break, which he does get.
That was solid, actually.
Oh wait, no, I guess not. He ended up being a little bit slow. I didn't see where he lost time. So with that little mistake that Dage made, they're probably going to be on like the same pace coming through the end of this stage.
Ooh,
Dage gets a free piece.
unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. He doesn't need that now. He's already so far ahead. He got C skip and everything, but he's just getting blessed. Oh, this piece isn't a very nice piece though. It's gonna be pretty far out of the way.
At least that does kind of equal it out, at least a little bit.
Yeah. This layout, with the free piece, it's a lot better. But, yeah, it's always a pain having to go all the way down to entrance of the abyss, having to climb all the way back up, and hoping that you get the monitor clip out, because that's not really easy to do.
I wonder if Draco's going to get any free pieces. I mean, you hope, right?
Yeah, I kind of hope he does. I like to see really fast aquatic mines. It's such a cool stage.
I actually think aquatic mine wall runs are the coolest wall runs in the game, beside Mission Street. Because there's just, it opens up the stage so much. Because it's such a vertical stage, but you can just completely run up the walls and skip almost all of the climbing and spring usage.
Yeah, the movement's so free-flowing. Ooh. Oh no, that's not a good piece at all. He couldn't have seen that. That's the worst. You check for a lot of free pieces at the top, but there's some pieces you still can't check. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Draco. He deserved better than that. And he was really fast getting his second piece too, so he wasn't able to trigger the monitor, so he didn't know that it was up there until a lot later. So I guess you can call him out on bad execution with that. But even with that, it still sucked.
Yeah. Speaking of execution, we have Route 101, which is really not a stage where you can lose or gain a lot of time especially compared to the other stages, because there's no like real major mistakes you can make besides falling off or missing a boost. But you really can lose like 10 seconds without even thinking about it.
Yeah. This stage doesn't have like a ton of variance when you're at a good level. As long as you don't like... Ooh. Dage is trying to style, and he takes a little penalty on time there, unfortunately. But, yeah, this stage, most runners don't really care about, because if you're playing okay, there's only like a 2 or 3 second variance. Ooh, Draco's doing... See, I actually wasn't paying attention to his ring route, but he doesn't have a boost here, which is really bad. That is a spot where you need a boost. Otherwise, you lose so much time.
Yeah, because it's a huge incline, and you fall back on the ground. It's like a double speed loss.
121 isn't a super good time. You're going to want a sub 120, especially if you have a start boost.
I wonder if either of these runners are going to quit out of their games and relaunch to get the extra start boosts on the other Route 101s.
I mean, I'd do it just because you don't have to wait through all the credits and stuff.
Fair enough.
Dage is going to be going for some baller strats here. Oh, a little fumble there, but he's going to actually back up and do GC skip.
GC skip is not something you normally see as a backup, but I mean, he just pulled it out anyway, why not?
Yeah, he's one of those runners that, like, he's practiced it a lot. He's got the precise angle just right. Yeah, Dage will still pull out a really good time, even though he missed the strat that he was going for. I want to see if Draco goes for pole jump. I
I don't actually
don't
know
feel
what
like he will.
I don't actually know what strats he goes for on hidden base.
Me either. This will be exciting to see. I hope he goes for it. He's got to take the time save. I think he posted a picture in the Discord showing like a 142 he got a few days ago. So maybe he's going for it now. Oh, I'm receiving word that he goes for axle jump.
Oh,
He went for it, but I guess he saw he didn't have enough height.
respectable all the same. Definitely held my breath for it, though. I wanted it.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight jump that you have to do. You have a 3-frame window for the pause, and you have it's a frame-perfect unpause that you have to do. So, it's kind of tight. 144 with a GC skip. Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good time.
I mean, considering he fell in the pit and had to pick himself back up, it's not bad at all.
Oh man, we're gonna see... We're not gonna see anything, actually, because, again, Dage's internet. But
we're gonna see a couple things.
Whoa! I can't believe
that?
he just jumped over it. I actually... Oh, I know I've seen a task do it. I've seen Hazel has a task doing it, but... Man, I didn't think he'd actually go for it. Dage is, again, he's like one of the best Sonic players in the business. So...
I think it was.
I'm surprised he's not even going for setupless there.
I think he just wants it done. I think he knows that he's on a decent run right now, and he just wants to kind of go in and just not worry about dumb things that potentially make him lose time.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Dage is on world record pace. Like, with the layouts he's gotten for everything, he's probably on world record pace.
That's crazy to think about.
Oh, man. The tunnel's really hard to do. Most runners make these tunnels look so easy, but keeping all your speed is really a pain in the butt.
Also, that was a really low ending from Dage. I actually was surprised that he went that low on the loop, but it ended up working out for him. He got 125.
Yeah. That was actually insane. 125 in a run is so freaking nutty.
Now we're going to see how good of a run this actually is, because Death Chamber is going to do some things.
Yeah. Got junk storage, which is actually terrible. Really, really terrible piece. I couldn't really read what his other piece was, though, so...
Looks like he's keeping...
Yo. Good death strat. Draco finishing up Snake Skip like a baller.
That is a pretty solid second piece.
Ooh, merry-go-round. Wow, that's pretty alright, you know? Yeah, his splits are still green. I guess he still had RTA.
And honestly, IGT, he didn't even lose that much time because he died so quick.
Yeah. Draco finished with a 136. That's more the average that you'd see for a high-level runner. Pyramid Cave is like by far the hardest Sonic stage, just technically speaking. So that's why there's like a lot of time variance with that. Although, you know, Dage's splits might still be green. He might not be comparing to anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, Draco doing a good job. Let's hope he doesn't dig anything. He doesn't dig up any rings, so he can go right for the death strat. Ooh, and he gets bugs on patrol. He's gonna keep dying. He's gonna keep dying now until he gets a second piece in red. There he goes. This is gonna be a really good IGT. This is gonna be pretty okay RTA, but 35 IGT with oh, whoa.
The synced up knuckles dance that tripped me out.
Can we get a clip? Can we get a clip of that? That was pretty beautiful. Yeah, if this egg golem goes well for him, he could exit RTA 25 on egg golem. But
got sniped out of the air.
Off. Yeah. Oh man. This is tragic. No.
Not like this.
Too many runs have died to egg golem. Too many. Ooh, that's really fortunate that he actually caught egg golem. With how well everything else has gone, he still might be tied for like world record pace.
I mean, the fact that he missed fireball skip might have put a little bit of a hindrance in that, but at the same time, this has still been an excellent run so far.
Let's see if Draco can do his godly egg golem strats. If he can pop out like a 21 right here. Well, he's not popping out a 21.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
He gets the phantom homing attack where he like stayed in ball form. That's always really weird when that happens.
This boss is just really weird.
Yeah, egg golem is the final run killer. Everything else past here is semi-consistent, except for like meteor herd, but like egg golem is really, if you can get past egg golem, you're on a run. That's how I feel at least. Dage is looking at like a 103 at the top. Ooh, really low 104. But that's still perfect. You actually don't want to be too fast coming up through here.
Yeah, I heard about that. Can you be, if you're too fast, is there actually like a penalty of sorts because you don't have the correct amount of speed, or what's up?
It's a height thing. You hit the cycle too early, and you have to slow down in order to, you know, be high enough to jump onto that little wall there. That clip out was kind of slow, but he ended up getting the backup with the door, pushing him out.
Getting the music sync for style.
Let's see how he drops in here. If he gets a really fast drop in here, he could get a sub 2 pretty easily.
That was a confident drop.
Draco fumbling to hit the switch level, but he's still on 0 cycle pace easily with a 105 at the top.
Do better next time.
But yeah, you want to hit the checkpoint with like a mid 103. Any earlier than like a mid 103, then you risk being too low.
Second try clip out from Draco.
Yeah, we see both of these runners actually going for that clip out. They go for the like Dark Pro strat where you walk forwards and you hope that you just kind of slip through. Where I know a lot of high level runners just use the door to push them out because it's very consistent.
It's close. One more left.
I love seeing that when people drill dive from super high up and just land right in the piece.
Yeah, the snipe. Ooh, we got a top piece. Ew. Yeah. This is still definitely 35 pace, but this is a really bad piece to get from the bottom.
It's closer. I found him.
Let's see how Draco's how his meteor herd's gonna go. He could like easily save 10 seconds over Dage just by getting better luck. This piece is really a mixed bag.
I'm kind of scared about what his next piece is going to be.
Ooh. Okay, it's not the highest piece. So that's not bad.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it.
It could have been a lot worse. And he could still get like a middle piece here, and he could end up with around 40 seconds.
Solid Rouge from Dage.
Oh no, Draco gets a bottom piece. He doesn't deserve this.
Draco's RNG has just been so rude to him all match.
Yeah. As a whole, it's been just like... Oh, I don't know, his Death Chamber was really good.
Yeah.
I guess we can't say as a whole it was bad. He got a good Death Chamber. And he got like the same meteor herd Dage got.
I'm still kind of sad about Aquatic Mine, but that's just me.
Alright, we're gonna get to watch two really cool things happen at the same time. Draco's gonna get like a mid-14 Rouge because he can, and Dage is gonna go for a baller strat. Oh no, that sucks.
Dage has been having a little bit of trouble with the clip out lately, so I hope he doesn't.
Wait, what? What did he just like?
Dage changed the gravity and the boxes moved, but Sonic didn't. And there's not really.
It looked like he just looked frozen. I've never seen that before. I've seen like some weird stuff happen with changing gravity, but I've never seen him like sit still like that.
That's so weird,
dude. They were almost tied for a second. They're just about even.
That's crazy. That one little thing changed everything.
I mean, when it happens like 40 seconds into the stage, dang, that's awful. Dude, if that costs him the game...
They're neck and neck. Oh my goodness.
I think Draco can get it first try. I'm confident he can.
Dage again with these clip outs.
Oh no, Draco pulls a little too high on that attempt.
Oh my goodness, this is not like this. Oh, Dage is out. But is Dage gaming? He hits the goal ring. Alright, okay.
This is huge.
Oh man, that was scary. Oh wait, no,
man.
that was Draco who was out. I totally misread that. Draco's totally ahead now.
I am like... I didn't want it to end like this. I'm kind of happy that Draco's ahead now, but not like this.
Not like this.
Oh man. Oh man.
And that's so brutal too, because I feel like, oh man.
We're gonna hear about this. We're gonna hear about this at the end during the interview. He's gonna talk about how he was like 20 seconds ahead of his PV, like coming into Crazy Gadget, and then this happens.
How tilting is that? To miss it first attempt and then second attempt get... Oh, he doesn't even grab the checkpoint.
Yeah, he's mad now. He's mad. He's probably comparing with Draco. He probably sees that he's behind now.
Ah, and he didn't get the checkpoint, so this is just full restart.
Well, anyways, we're gonna see Draco coming in for a cool FR skip. Real casual, real smooth.
I forgot he does bounceless actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't like bounceless. I guess some people really do, but I'm not a fan.
I personally don't really understand how bounceless works because a lot of the skip for me is the gravity bounce, but I mean, whatever works for you, right?
Yeah, it definitely works. It's not too hard to do, but it's like, I feel the bounce really solidifies your gravity, and it makes it a little bit easier in that sense. And it's also faster. The main benefit of doing, like, I guess the main benefit I'd see from doing a bounceless is that if you're a little low, you'll have hover frames that you can use to get yourself a little bit more distance.
True. Also, Dage finally out of Crazy Gadget. Incredibly brutal, but it really do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. CGSS, getting the out of bounds clip can be really tilting, for real. If you can get out, it's not usually too bad, though. Let's watch Draco go ahead, put the nail in the coffin for game 1. Hey.
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 Hey. There we go.
Clean Shadow 2 from Draco.
Showing us all how it's really done. Yeah, Dage going just finish it off. He's just gonna end the run with some dignity.
Yeah.
His run was so freaking good. But man, Crazy Gadget will just throw you for a loop some days.
You hate to see it like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a 36-35, by the way.
That's incredible.
Yeah, with just like a little bit better RNG, that could have been a really low 36.
Yeah, Draco feeling himself a little bit in chat, saying 1 down, 1 to go.
Yeah, I think a lot of us probably know Draco's. I feel Draco's pretty proud of his ability to play SA2. But I think Dage is also, so I think it works.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, for good reason. Like, these are both very good runners.
Yeah, if they weren't confident, they wouldn't be at the top. They
Exactly.
wouldn't be at this high of a level. Yeah, I can see a little bit of PJ Salt there. Dumb stuff. Wait, what? He really changed this. He really changed this song of all things.
Hey!
Hey! Yeah, he's exiting the game right now.
Yeah.
Wait, Draco's thing. Okay, all right. He didn't.
Dage has some choice words for SA2.
Hey, I mean, CGSS is consistent. That's the thing. It's a consistent skip. It's hard, but it's consistent.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess he can hate the game, but that was his fault.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty hard to untilt after you've been tilted, though. You can't.
Yeah, he really would have had to slow down, and I guess he was just kind of anxious. Like, if you mess up that clip out, what I like to do is I mean, I'm not exactly the best person to talk about it because I have shown, like, in my races that I mess up the skip a lot. But, like, you really have to slow down, wait on that ledge for, like, a second or two, and, like, deliberately do the inputs.
I mean, I've heard people joke about hand RNG, where based on the day, it could be a completely consistent skip, but based on how you are actually performing at the time, you may or may not get it. And I think CGSS is a pretty huge skip for hand RNG. Like, if you're not feeling it, then you might not get it, but if you're really feeling yourself, you can get it first try.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also Dage soft blocked somehow.
Oh, yeah.
No clue how that happened.
Yeah, that's got to be the most tilting thing of all time.
I've never seen that in my life. In like I've been playing this game for about 2 years now. I've never seen that. Man, that does blow. Maybe this game does blow. This game really, it's not like Sonic Heroes or SADX level of broken, but you can still tell they use like a little bit stronger duct tape with this game instead of like some, you know, Scotch double-sided or whatever. They got like the duct tape. It's a little better.
SADX is definitely made with dollar store knockoff Scotch tape. But SA2, I think they actually did try to pull out at least a couple stops to get the nicer brand.
Yeah, they went to the Home Depot. Yeah. See, Draco is set up at the story select screen, ready to choose his side. Will he go hero? Will he go dark? I hope he goes hero.
Can you imagine? Just 3, 2, 1, dark. Wait, no, wait.
I've done that so many times in SRL races. It happens more often than you'd think.
Because it's like, what's it called? When you're waiting for other people to start, you just kind of spam back and forth on the control stick because you're bored, right? And then you don't even actually pay attention to where you are.
Looks like Dage is going to give it he's going to give it one go around. He's going to make sure he's not going insane.
You can't really fault him for that.
Yeah. There's usually a little bit of downtime between the races just to like get the SRL room set up. So this is the perfect thing to do while you're waiting for that. You know, the Speed Gaming's got to do all of its like official, like, you know, they set up the rooms and stuff. So
the administrative stuff.
Yeah.
Does a first try clip out?
Yeah. See, it's a good skip. Oh, he lands on the top. He can. Oh, he could have jumped.
I've never seen that. That's probably a lot more common than the soft lock, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, if you land on the top, you can just jump. You full hop, and you can just full hop your way up forward until you can like get behind the door. But yeah, that happens all the time.
Wait, so does that like green wall thing, does that just not have an upper or lower boundary on like where it is?
Oh, you mean like the Matrix wall?
Like the thing that you have to, if you're playing the stage normally, the thing you have to like deactivate with the rocket. Because it looked like Dage didn't touch anything, but he still died.
I don't know, maybe like Sonic's foot clips into it or something. Maybe it like extends through the floor just a tiny bit. I don't think there's a kill plane that just extends up and down all the way, but yeah,
oh,
there
looks
we
like
go.
we're getting started. Now the big variables last game were City Escape and Crazy Gadget, which are pretty finicky skips if you're not 100%. So I'm interested to see if the outcomes of either of those skips are going to affect the outcomes of the race.
I hope they both get C skip. I want to see a solid 2C skip run. I want to see 35s. I want to see a 35.
Yeah. I mean, there is a reason that most people in like unofficial races that are just racing for fun reset if one of them doesn't get CE skip.
Ooh, Dage fumbles the inputs, and he's just going to go for skipless.
Oh, no. Draco
Look at that.
Wait.
So Dage has the skill to bring it back, for sure, but man, Draco's going to be taking like a nice sweet advantage here.
He is losing a little bit of time to reset his camera, but I mean, if you aren't confident with rail navigation with bad camera, then it could lose you way more time than going up to reset it.
Yeah. It's not too hard to do the backwards rail strats, but if you get yourself in a bad position where you can't even see the rail, then that's always a bad feeling.
Yeah, I think it says a lot when there's a thing in Sonic Adventure 2, a game which has a really bad camera, that's actually just outwardly called bad camera.
Yeah, it's one of the worst cameras in this game. But yeah, that did lose him a lot of time. Draco ending with a 137 with C skip. I don't think that's as good as what he was looking for.
It looked like he struggled a little bit on the area before the skip, because Dage was ahead by more than I think normally you would be.
Yeah, I mean, Dage ended with a 149, and he did fumble the ramp stuff, so he slowed down a lot there. Getting a sub 150 with the CE skip attempt, that's how you know like you're really good at City Escape. Only a few runners can do that. Draco with the 21.99. He was a little bit slow on a couple of the hits, so that allowed Bigfoot to actually slide back a little bit, and that loses a lot of time. But Dage not doing any better. 22. That's really uncharacteristic of him.
Ooh. Armored Carpool, not the worst piece you could get, but it's certainly up there.
Yeah, you saw him looking for a free piece. He was praying. Ooh, Dage gets a free piece. It looks like. Or no, that was piece 1. Oh my gosh, look at that. Dage's luck. Look at that. I can't believe he saw that piece.
And almost the entire gap is closed. We are neck and neck.
What the heck? Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. And Dage is only like maybe 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, I actually think that he's 3 seconds behind right now.
It all comes down to this. Oh wait, what is Draco doing?
What's happening on Eggman?
This is huge. It all came down to Eggman 1, everybody.
Oh,
it all came down. It was sealed at Eggman 1. Imagine that. Imagine Eggman 1 being a run killer. That's a big mood.
It's a pretty big mood.
Yeah, I think that based off of what we've seen, Dage is gonna pull ahead on the stage.
Oh no!
Not like I didn't want it to be like that. I didn't want it to be like that.
No, like this,
dude. I need to be quiet. I need to stop talking for a little bit. You guys mind if I leave real quick? Get someone else on the mic.
Oh
yeah.
I'm really happy you didn't get that same fate twice in a row.
Yeah. So that happens if you jump a little too early. You really want to be like solidly on that elevator before you jump. If you're not on the elevator, you're going to be too low. And like if you're too far left, it's going to like mess you up still. It's really weird, and it's always sad when it happens.
Yeah.
It hits the best of us.
I'm actually kind of confused how Dage got a bubble shield. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, there's one after the checkpoint by the elevator. There's one on like the top path. You know, they got like an elevator to the right.
Oh,
And up there's yeah, it's a bubble shield and like a 20 ring capsule.
how did he have time to grab that? He still gets a 135.
You can shoot through the ceiling, so it's not like you have to go way out of your way to get it.
Fair enough.
It'd hardly lose any time. But yeah, I don't know why he went for it. Yeah, Draco's gonna come out with like a 138, which is okay. If only he didn't get zipped. That's just the tragic part.
That was easy.
Ooh. Speaking of tragic, that was almost tragic for Dage.
Yeah. You just charged that spin dash a little too early.
Also, sometimes the moving boxes can really leave you stuck on the ledge for a little bit, just continuously grabbing it and pulling yourself up and being back on the ledge again. Dage going for pulley skip again. No reason not to if it's consistent.
It is very consistent, I can tell you that. It's just it's just hard.
Yeah.
It's just hard. Yeah, I guess stage is going to be ending this probably like a 122, 123.
Ooh. I winced. I hate that because it happens to me a lot. I just accidentally press A in extra time and just suddenly you're off the pulley.
Yeah, it happens to everyone. It's so weird because that still happens to me too. But like, I don't know. Games are weird.
Especially this one.
Yeah, Dage ending with a 122, just as we thought. Pretty good. Really good time. Yeah, that fumble's really going to cost Draco. He's going to come out with like a 129. Really high one at that. Like, this is like, for a top level runner, this is like barely on the brink of like acceptable. If this was a 130, I'd be mad. Even a 129, I'm still a little angry, but...
So far, so good.
11-12 from Dage. Not
Draco's
quite
got
as
a
good as
lot
last
of
time.
again.
I'd love to see it.
Gotta see an 11-10 from Draco. I think that's the next fastest time you can get.
Oh yeah, because it skips 11. That's right. It skips like 1, 3.
Yeah, you can end in like a 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, the light dash. The light dash is the worst upgrade. You only use it like twice in the run, but like you never want it at any other point. The light dash is just not fun, and it just messes up your movement a lot.
Especially if you light dash on one ring, because then you just have all of the momentum taken away from whatever direction you were going. You're facing a new direction, and you're like have to process what even just happened.
Yeah, if you've seen some ILs for like Sonic in this game, a lot of them are actually done without the light dash, because you can skip the light dash and beat the game.
Oh yeah, that's true. There are a couple of low percent runs that people have done where they just try to skip as many upgrades as possible.
Dude, let's see Dage hit a nice solid wall run here, but he doesn't turn aggressively enough. You have to make like a hard cut left once you go over that little edge. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Does get the loop speed on the final loop going into the end of the stage. Looks like
Draco
a one.
didn't even go for it again. Yeah, 134. Pretty good. Usually see if they go for skipless, the best that you'll see is around a 130. So considering that had a wall run attempt in it, which lost at least a second, that's still pretty good.
It ended up just looking like a kind of weird loop skip in the end.
Dude, let's see if we get some blessings here. Can we get some some bless RNGs?
And if anybody has them, can we see a Seraph 1 bless in the chat?
No problem.
Okay, he got a double containers, which is a really suspicious piece.
Suspicious is a good word for it, because one of the locations is pretty solid and the other two are not that good.
Yeah, you really don't want to see this piece. Oh, he's going for the wrong spot. That's a little uncharacteristic. Ooh, and he gets King of the Hill. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh, is Draco gonna be a baller? Is he gonna go for the double church dig? Oh, he's playing it safe. Dude.
I think you're the only person I've seen go for the double church dig.
It works. Like 33% of the time it works, I promise. I have the stats.
Yeah, true.
Oh, he gets the hint there just to confirm, because he doesn't want to waste time.
Going to the wrong variant of either of the pieces that have duplicate hints is a pretty huge time loss. He actually grabbed the second hint on Sad-Eyed Pumpkin as well. Which I honestly cannot even fault him for. If you do not know where you're going for Sad-Eyed Pumpkin, you can lose a lot of time.
Yeah, most runners will wait and grab a hint for it if it's going to take them a while. Dude, Dage's just going for some heavy IGT strats. I respect it.
I respect it too. I mean, in a race, some people might think it's BM, but at the same time, some race runs do have the caliber to just be actual PB attempts.
With how, I mean, he missed C skip, and he also didn't get green force wall run, so I don't think this is a PB attempt. I think he just wants to show people that they need to go for it. Ooh. Draco having a little bit of an input fumble there. That's always a bad feeling. Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of time because of that. About 8 seconds.
Missing weight hop is probably one of the worst feeling things in the game. Not because of how bad it actually is, but because of how long you have to wait, standing almost still, just like reveling in the fact that you missed the thing you were going for.
That's the worst thing about cycle-based stages.
Yeah, missing first cycle EE feels pretty similar.
Well, the secret is to just go slow enough that you don't even realize. You know? Just be like,
that
oh,
consistent 2-cycle EE. Ooh.
Yeah, that box is also very suspicious. Going around that corner, it's really easy to bonk, just for no reason. .203 IGT, really good.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, he got something like a 207 last run. So this is Certainly better than that.
Draco handling that corner like a champion, just walking with stride.
In before another Dage4 piece on Aquatic Mine. I didn't see any.
Yeah, me either. Dage is such a lucky duck on this stage.
Shoutouts to Ethmar.
That was a little tough.
This layout's not going to be really nice, I don't think.
I have no idea what kind of third piece he's going to get.
Ooh, this will be okay. This is like, again, this just happens. It's a fact of life if you play this game. His execution, again, okay. Could have been better, but, you know. We can't all play 100%. Draco, I like that first piece. I think that first piece gives you a lot of good pieces after. This will be okay from here.
Yeah. At first, I was like wincing because Stair-Shaped Brick Room is a brutal piece for me, at least. But then I remembered he was already down there, and the clip out was right there.
Yeah. If you know the clip outs on the stage, Stair-Shaped Brick Room is actually, it can be a pretty good piece. And Dage, about 30 seconds into Route 101 already, so Draco will have a while to catch up. And again, we have to keep in mind that Draco did get C skip this run.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, just judging by the time differences on CE, it wasn't that huge of a difference, but he did get the skip.
Yeah, I don't think Draco restarted his game either. He is a little bit slower here than he's supposed to be. If you don't know, on PC, and I don't know about the other HD versions, but there's a bug on this stage where you don't start off as fast after your first try on one of these kart stages.
There's a visual cue and a sound effect, like a little thing pops out of like your exhaust pipe and it goes like, and you can tell if you are moving as fast as you could be, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why it just doesn't trigger on other boot ups of the game.
Yeah, because on console, I know on GameCube, I don't know about Dreamcast, but on GameCube, if you hit restart from like the menu, you won't get the boost, but if you exit the stage and come back, you will have it. But on PC, you have to actually reboot your game in order to get that start boost again.
That's so weird.
Yeah, this stage is... it's like so different from all the other stages, the way that everything handles. Like the timer starts like as soon as you enter into the stage, and it like subtracts time at the end. It's really and also the life counter is like in a slightly different position.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's moved up a little bit. Look,
The
when you
icon
see
isn't
Dage,
in line.
yeah, when you see Dage get into hidden base, you can actually look and see if he gets in fast enough. He might not.
Ooh.
Come on, loads! Give me some loads! No,
Oh, by that much.
dang.
That was
That's
so
tragic.
close.
Draco's just too good at Route 101.
I want to see if Draco gets bull jump this time.
Hey! And Dage actually gets a really good camera out of that. I don't know how he got such a good camera. I don't know. Maybe that's holding the triggers. I never tried that before. Yeah. If Dage can keep this up, he'll be on like crazy good 140 pace. That would have been the most. Ooh, yo! Are we seeing Draco's really low? He's going aggressive. Ah, no.
But he had the good camera too, which was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how either of these guys got it. I don't
It might be
usually
the
see that.
triggers.
Ooh, yeah. Draco's just having a little bit of a fumble around here.
I mean, all things considered, it is fine if he's not exactly able to re-get his bearings this game, because he does have a game of buffer.
Yeah, but then again, that's like another chance for Dage to get C skip and like, you know, get wall run and all these things that I mean, you can't count on C skip, and Draco doesn't go for reinforced wall run, which is a huge time saver. So yeah, it's a shame that the game started out the way it did.
But even still, this race is not over.
Yeah,
Even
we could
last race, we thought it was well decided. At least I did. And then a crazy gadget just decided the outcome of the whole race.
Dude, is Dage going for the jump? No, he isn't going for it. Dang.
That was still crazy.
Yeah, low 12. You like, if you know, you can't get much better than that. You can get 11s. You can get high 11s if you're like perfect. Low 12 is like top 99%.
An interesting first door skip setup. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen Piner do it that way before. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but yeah, most
Whatever
people don't
works.
usually do that.
That was a little tough.
Yeah, 151 being kind of the average that you'd see coming out of hidden base. It's too bad that the pole jump didn't really work out for him. If he wanted to make it over the wall, he would have had to go like directly left, perpendicular to the wall, and then height would have probably been an issue. That was just kind of a bad setup. Dude, Dage is showing off his stuff. His pyramid caves are so freaking good.
That was 2 125s in a row.
I-
Unbelievable.
Dude, I need to like fly him out to my house and then just hand him the controller when we get to Pyramid Cave.
Yo, Dage, I'm on a good run. Can you just do Pyramid Cave for me? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
He'd do it too. He's a true gamer. He'd do it.
He'd just respond to you with "I'm Mario, lol," and then he'd do it.
Alright. Draco is coming a little bit slow out of the second tunnel, but as long as you can get out, of the stage and just put it behind you, never look back at Pyramid Cave.
Ooh. Dage getting a first piece in blue room, resetting to red. Let's see what he gets. Doesn't appear to get anything.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep going. Draco, no! That rail is a meanie head.
Oh,
It's got like so many surfaces that you can run on, and like, you know, you can get launched sideways just by being a little bit off.
wait, is Dage going for it?
I didn't see what piece he got. Was it
His
green?
third piece is Gorilla's Chase.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I guess if you get the clip out, I keep forgetting about the clip outs. They change so much.
Yes.
yeah, clip outs are so important to learn. That's why, like, Knuckles practice is huge. If you can't play Knuckles and you don't know how to do like all the clip outs, then like so many runs just get thrown down the toilet. But knowing the clip outs turns a lot of bad layouts into okay layouts.
Speaking of bad layouts, we're gonna see what Draco gets.
Wait, did we read what his... Did you see what his first piece was?
I saw it, but my brain didn't process it.
Red body?
Yes, that was it. Was
Looks
red
like
body.
red body. Red body's always a weird one. I see. Yeah, he's gonna die from it. I don't like red body as a first piece. It's kind of nasty.
Mm.
It's in like one of those weird spots. Ooh, he doesn't turn around to see roasted keys. That's gonna waste a little bit of time just waiting for the hint monitor to pop up again. But that's a pretty good third piece from here. It's not far away. Yeah, I don't think Dage got fireball skip this time either.
No, I don't believe so. Let's see how his super bounces are. Ooh, that doesn't... Yeah, he's just gonna go for a restart.
Yeah. Most runners will restart until they get, like, at least one super bounce. Yeah, that restart was worth it, it looks like.
Yeah.
Who's there?
A golem is definitely another example of hand RNG being a huge problem.
Yeah. Textbook. That was like... Ooh, and he styles just a little bit. I don't know how people are so good at that. I feel like it's really tight. I'm not good at it. But yeah, that puts like a lot of work on Draco though. He's gonna have to play as well as he can on a golem.
Oh yeah, that's going to be incredibly brutal to run against.
Dage with a nice casual 21 going through that checkpoint. He even like goes out of his way just a little bit to hit the checkpoint so he can show off to us. Let's hope he doesn't need the checkpoint. That'd be bad.
I mean, if he does need the checkpoint, then going out of his way to get it is certainly the play. It's actually the 300 IQ play.
Yeah, this whole area down here. Ooh, no. Okay, I didn't curse it. I didn't curse it. I got worried for a second.
Speaking of things you didn't curse, Draco just had an excellent egg golem.
Oh man, dude.
Like literally 2 bonus hits and first try all of the hits. I'm not... If he missed any super bounces, he missed 1 or 2 maximum. He got all of them.
Oh no. Okay, so Dage does die. That was like a half curse. He's just playing a little weird right now.
I think he's a little bit into himself right now. He needs to just relax, focus on finishing the run, and pull out with the W if he can get it.
Yeah, his hands are shaking. You can tell just by how he's moving, like his stick.
It can be harder than people realize to play from ahead, because the nerves can start to get to you if you're ahead by too much, because you get nervous about every little mistake you make and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's always easy to get nervous.
Oh.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh,
He made it?
The rapture.
He made it? He made it. Okay.
With the 69 IGT, Dage has a pretty ridiculous EE finish.
Draco, line it out. Let's see if it works.
Ooh.
Hey. That's always so silky smooth.
I was gonna say, he slid right out of there.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. Draco teasing us a little bit.
I was ready for
it. Dude, what if he does that and then like suddenly the music changes to like never gonna give you up, and he starts hovering to that.
Some
Dude,
other
if-
Burger King foot lettuce.
If someone makes a mod for that, I'll definitely stream that.
What? Where like in the middle of EE, it just changes the music to something ridiculous.
Yes, someone get on that. I really, oh, dude, Dage got a good layout. We can kind of see
He was
got-
already on the ground and he got powerless by itself.
double ground is so overpowered.
And his first piece was
37.
like 2 huge containers too, which was a really solid layout.
I wish we could have seen that.
Dage is definitely gaming right now. Let's see if Draco's gaming as hard as Dage is gaming.
Ooh, he's going for it. This
Fingers
might be the
crossed.
middle one now. If it's not the middle one, this could be a little weird.
Oh, it's the middle one, thank God.
He could still get like floating stone though.
Twin Stars is bottom. I'm a little bit nervous about if this means he's gonna get a good third piece or not.
Double bottom, double bottom. No, it's on the top. Yeah, it's not the worst piece on the top though.
Hmm.
Well, I guess no. Oh, I'm not even thinking. Yeah, this is the middle piece. I was thinking moving smoothly at the top of the arc. That is my bad. I wish I could read.
Don't we all?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Dage coming into crazy gadget now. I'm holding my breath a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous for him.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. I don't really want to say anything. I think we should. I kind of want to just let this play out.
Grabs the checkpoint.
Oh no, Dage typed something in chat, which, but it sounds okay. Yeah, he's gonna make it.
He's out. He's out.
The spoilers.
Yeah, SMH. Not like this.
Get away from my emerald.
Dude, unfollowed. I don't want to see this in my timeline.
No spoil, Punoko.
Yeah, I guess this probably means that this game is in the bag. This is the final real wall. Everything else here is a lot easier to do from here on out.
I don't know, man. Eggman 2 is the sleeper run killer. I'm telling you.
Oh man, if we see him die here, that'd be tragic. Evil does not do. Wait, 1432 with like kind of weird strats.
Ooh. Luckily, Draco did get the checkpoint. I mean, you really cannot afford to not grab the checkpoint unless you're absolutely like a champion gamer.
Yeah, like unless you need it for the PB, you always want to grab the checkpoint. In every race scenario, you want to grab the checkpoint because it's not worth losing so much. Dude, what happened there?
Oh my goodness, the double oof. Dage hit an extra bounce that I think he meant to hit, but maybe he didn't. He hit it a little bit late, or he didn't aim it properly, and he wasn't able to get onto the rails for FR, while Draco just barely misses the goal ring. Not like this. That was so much to process at once.
Yeah. Oh man,
No, the distance. He's
Dude.
not getting enough distance.
dude, I don't want to see Draco messing this up. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna listen and hear. Okay, he's out. I can tell he's out. Hey.
Nice.
No game over.
Fun fact about the picture of the Earth that Dage is flying over right now. That is an actual picture of the real planet Earth that has been doctored to become a lot more blue. And you can actually see that cloud circle pretty prominently in the picture, which is something a lot of people don't know. A lot of people feel like it's just some artist's rendition, but it's real.
Yeah, that's like kind of a common thing though. They do that with like when you're getting textures for like ground and stuff. You take like pictures of real source material for a lot of 3D games.
Yeah.
Dude, what if this game had like a sick HD texture pack?
Isn't this supposed to be the HD release?
Yeah, kind of.
Or do you mean like real HD?
Dude, what if they like restored all the lighting and stuff? Like all the Dreamcast lighting. That'd be so nice.
Why is the Dreamcast version the prettiest? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and it sucks because it's like the worst controlling too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dage with a 3630. Dude, he matched Draco's run last time.
Yeah. And this series is tied at 1 going into a game 3. I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to pan out.
Yeah. Like, we've seen both these players just like throw stuff. You know, the nerves get to them. Things just happen. Let's see what they can pull out for the game 3. The Earth is a pyramid. I haven't heard that one before.
I think my favorite one is the one where the Earth is actually just shaped like a dinosaur.
Dude, I love that they got the picture, the flat Earth and like the dinosaurs in the
They
mirror.
all fall off.
Yeah, it hits the side and they just all flip off. Imagine if.
Imagine.
Yeah, so that was a fun thing to talk about while Draco just kind of like flew.
Casually avoided all of FR.
And FR is such a weird thing in hero runs. I love FR skipless because there's so much going on all the time. All the inputs are just like really difficult and like precise bounces and rail switches. But then like in the hero story run, you don't get to see any of it. It sucks.
Yeah, you actually just move around and then you fall. And then, okay, there's the goal ring.
Man, yeah, I really wish that, like, I mean, that's why 180 is the best category, because we get to see it.
Do you consider Final Rush Wall Run to be skipless?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's skipless, even though it is a skip, I guess. But... Yeah, I mean, it's not FR skip. It's not FR skip. It's not fast FR.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
fair enough.
Skipless means you do all the cool strats, and like you don't just go straight to the goal ring.
Why do you even play the game if you're not going to enjoy the game?
Yeah,
Stop
God,
skipping everything.
Why are you using glitches? I mean, I thought this was a fair race.
I think you should call this a bug run and not a speed run because you're using bugs.
Dude. This run would still be pretty good with that, I think. I think it'd still be a pretty good run.
Oh, glitchless?
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it sucks because the last half of the entire game is like, you do big skips and go straight to the goal ring. All the other levels, like, earlier on, you know, you play through most of the level. You play through the majority of it. You're on the ground. But, like, you know, Eternal Engine, like, less than halfway through the stage, you just clip out. crazy gadget. Again, less than like a third of the way through the stage, you just clip out. Final rush, less than like a tenth of the way through the stage, and you just fall for an entire minute to the goal
You
range.
just hop on a couple rails and you're like, and go. And suddenly there's no final rush left.
The stage is over after 17 seconds. The stage is over.
Final fall.
But yeah, the rest of the levels are all really fun though. Even though the endgame stuff is still fun, it is just a little disappointing, I feel.
It's a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, that's a good word. It's anticlimactic.
Because you build up, and then the desert section is like so tough, and then you just skip everything because you're in space.
Yeah, but those are the sacrifices we make, I guess, for fastest time.
Everybody run the new hot Sonic Adventure 2 battle category. Play all the stages, you idiot, in which you don't do the skips that take up the whole stage. You play all of EE, skipless CG, skipless FR, but you're allowed to do wall run.
Oh, no, we had it's not an official category, but we got our good old friend No Major Skips, or I think it was originally called No Out of Bounds. Or no. I don't even remember what it's called. But I kept trying to tell people, like, because I think Ethmar had a video of it. Ethmar has a video of it. And he goes for he does first door skip. And it's like, you're clearly going out of bounds. It's like you can do wall run or whatever. You can't really. You can do green force wall run because you can't really tell that you're going like out of bounds, or like you're not like straight up clipping through a wall or whatever. But like
not clipping through a wall is a major distinction.
First door and second door skip. Like the first one, you see the black void. Like you clearly
but you're not technically clipping out of bounds. You're just going through a door. Just way higher than the actual door.
I don't know. This is why I'm not in charge of categories.
Actually, I think if either of them would be banned, though, it would be first door skip. Because second door skip, you don't see any void at all.
Yeah, you're kind of just like going between a little gap between an object and a wall.
Yeah. Both of these runners gearing up for this intense Game 3. I was hoping it would go to a Game 3, and here we are.
Yeah. Whoever wins this, I mean, both these guys have played really well. They both got the same time. Like, Dage got like this. Draco got the same time as Dage did the first race. So. Or wait, no, other way around. Dage got the same time Draco got.
Oh, here we go.
Not even rolling around. What are these guys doing? This whole first part of our girlfriend city escape, it's always a little weird. It's like 25 seconds of just kind of boring stuff, and then it gets like really intense for the next minute.
Yeah. Also, I love how you said our girlfriend city escape.
I said good friend.
Oh, I heard girlfriend.
Did it come out as girlfriend?
I was like, man, that is an abusive relationship. Oh, double CD skip Game 3? And Draco got good cam. We have ourselves a race.
But he hit the rail, though. He hit the rail. That blows, man.
City Escape is a bad girlfriend. If City Escape is your waifu, I suggest you get a new waifu.
Dude, Dage is looking at like a 119. Easy.
Dage definitely more than a working relationship.
Dage respects City Escape. Yeah, Draco following with the 127. That would have been a lot better, but he did hit that dumb rail, so it happens.
There's really
it just
not
happens
much you can do
sometimes.
about that. He was just lined up to hit it, and there it went.
I think because he did like a side hop off it. I'm thinking about it now. You could probably just like double tap A to homing attack, and that'd slow you down a lot. That might be. It'd be hard to react to though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably not something you'd see people do, but that would be optimal.
It's like one of those comebacks you think about when you're in bed the night after when somebody like dissed you the day before. It's like, oh, I totally could have said that in response, but it's so hard to think about it on the spot.
Yeah, Draco a little bit slower on those hits there. You could see he was hovering a lot in the air.
Dage with suspended ceiling. Oh no! Oh, he found a pillar without treasure, which is a good piece.
Dude, Draco's layout's pretty nice. It's a lot nicer than what Dage got.
Yeah. They are about equal.
Yeah, Draco's only about 1 second behind.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Oh man, last time I said it was all determined. It was all determined at Eggman 1.
Eggman
Let's see
1.
what happens here. Whoever gets the better time here is gonna win.
Oh.
Ooh, this is looking pretty good for Dage. That's at 12.69. 1370 from Draco. Oh no.
That is almost a second different. That was definitely 12.69.
Oh man. Draco, you better come up.
I'm just imagining Eggman 1 actually deciding a run.
Yeah, what if they like played evenly from here on out, but it was really just Eggman 1?
Dage saved a second on Eggman 1, so that was the match.
Dage with the cool and casual 24 check. Draco with the 27. It really shows Dage's mastery of the stage.
Another 37 elevator from Dage. He's been really consistent at those. I don't know how he gets them so often.
It's all about like just perfect targeting.
I think we need to nerf Dage's aimbot.
Dude, imagine Tails with like a spin bot moving around the stage. And it's like making that mech noise too. Like whenever you turn around. Ooh, that's a 122. Wow. I don't, you don't get much better than that.
No,
Like-
not really.
133, cool. Oh no, it's a 134. That could have been the 133, but he had the little mini bonk.
Are you kidding me? Dage followed up a 69 in the centiseconds last segment to a 420 in the seconds and centiseconds this segment.
Dude.
Dage is memeing all over everybody. What a gamer.
This is what we really came to see.
Dage gets the Omocha text. I wish you could just disable Omochao in the game settings.
Yeah, like you could do that in like Sonic Generations, and that was so nice.
Oh, can you really? I played very little of Generations, but that's such a cool feature.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. Fire.
Dage with a pretty solid 120. And honestly, Draco not finishing far behind him. The camera scared me a little bit. Sometimes it does get stuck on that loop, but 125 is pretty respectable.
Yeah, a lot better than the one last time, for sure.
Metal Harbor
Yeah.
can be a rough stage.
This is looking a lot more like Game 1 did, which that's probably a good thing.
Mm.
Last game was full of a bit of spaghetti.
Yeah. Now, the one part of this run that I don't actually think has had too much spaghetti from either runner is Shadow 1. And I'm excited to see Dage. That looks like an 11:02 from Dage, but let's see what Draco can pull out.
Okay, Draco didn't get any full hops. Oh, a little slower, but close enough that it probably gets ironed out during loads. So,
Mhm.
yeah, last time Draco did have a little bit of an issue there because Shadow full hopped, and then there was like some light dash stuff that went on. But pretty much the same for both of them.
Mm.
All right, let's see if we get any beans here. This whole beginning of this stage is just terrible. There was one right there, and one there.
I don't want to say anything. I'm too nervous about causing a bean to happen.
Ooh, Dracos is nice and clean, actually.
I love that mini wall run there where you skip the half loop.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest parts of this entire stage.
Mm.
It's not like crazy hard to do, but like, you know, it's just so neat.
Mm.
Oh no!
Ooh.
And Dage's gonna actually just choose to fall off. He could have definitely saved that, but I guess he just wanted to set up for it again. And it works for him. Oh, he's going for task run. That's like really high up. Oh, but he gets it. Of course he gets it. It's good enough to get that. He's got skill. When it's high up like that, sometimes the camera can feel a little weird.
But if you had any doubts in your mind that Dage was in fact gaming, I hope those have been put to rest. Because that is a 119.18.
118.05? Dude.
I was like, 119, that's
sucks.
Solid. Never mind,
Dude, that sucks. He
118.0.
died. Dude, he just pulled out like cheat engine right there and changed his second time. He's just like, nah, that's not good enough.
119, backspace, 8, enter. There we go.
Got it. Nah, but Dage is very good at that stage. But you can do better than that. We've seen like, you ever watch Dark Pro play that stage? He is a nut. He's a nut. That's all you can say. He's so good.
No time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Oh man, they feel so close right now.
Mm,
Ooh, sad-eyed pumpkin from here. I guess it's okay.
both of them getting sleep with the dead piece too.
Yeah, they got pieces that were very close to each other, so I wouldn't be surprised if he even gets like sad-eyed pumpkin. Oh, actually, that's pretty good because he can take the rocket.
Mm.
Draco with the slightly better layout.
Saves barely any time. This is so close. This is so close.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Dude, we're gonna see some epic in-game time strats here from Dage again.
If Dage isn't careful, those might cost him his RTA lead.
Yeah, if he waits a little too long, he could actually lose so much time.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
no,
not-
he doesn't go for it.
Draco unfortunately had a little bit of a problem with weight hop last time. Let's hope he doesn't miss it this time. Easy every time.
He knows how to press A start A.
Harder than it sounds.
Yeah, the window to go for it is a little tight. Like, he used to do it without a pause hover, and it's like, you gotta get like, there isn't really a good window for it.
Doing
Like,
it without a pause
I'm pretty
hover
sure-
sounds ridiculous.
I don't know if it's frame perfect or not. It might not be, but
It's certainly close. Like, it's certainly very, not a large amount of frames to do it.
yeah. I don't think we mentioned it at all this race, but when you do the pause hover, you actually are able to go higher than you would if you didn't pause, just by how like the physics work with like holding A and stuff.
I mean, what's it called? That's actually just, as far as I've been able to piece together, that's actually just an artifact of how a lot of games handled pausing and inputs while pausing at the time. Like, I know, for example, there was a person that did a Mario Party 5 task, and they got 999 score on a minigame where you essentially just mash the A button, but he had to use a lot of pause strats. And afterwards, immediately, he did the same minigame without pause strats and only got half as many A button pushes. So I really do think that it could be a million things.
Yeah, input buffers are so weird.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Dage is still ahead, but because his timer is like at 14:14 right now.
Mm.
But whatever is going on with something,
The suspense.
dude, we're not even gonna see his aquatic mine RNG.
No,
Yo,
Draco gets
with
the
one free
that
piece.
Dage got last
This one.
time.
Okay. Dude, if he gets some piece on the top, he's golden.
Guardian of the Switch.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it.
all that.
Oh, he's checking. He's checking for back and forth on the tracks.
Respectable.
Yeah, every time you have to go into Ghost Room, it's never fun. Getting out of here is just a pain. Ghosts are spooky.
And the thing about getting spooked is that you completely stop moving because Knuckles freaks out. It's never something you want. First try dig on the slope. People tell me it never happens. It just happened live on Speed Gaming 3.
Oh man,
Yeah, this is perfect.
what's Dage gonna pop at? We're gonna get to like, Dage's like suddenly just gonna skip to the end. He's gonna have like a 15. It's gonna happen.
Is he going with no radar? That's not like him.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, he got 3 fans.
3 fans,
That's why.
yeah. Explains a lot.
Yeah. Oh, he got a really bad second piece. Wait,
How did he get that
That was his
first?
first piece. That was his first piece. That was his first piece.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, down below is a really bad first piece. But if you get a free piece along with it, you kind of got to swallow. Yeah, you got to just take it.
And that was Dage's PowerPoint presentation of Aquatic Mine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We just went 88 miles per hour. Everything happened at once.
Yeah, dude, he just caught up. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I pulled up his stream on the side. It's looking a little bit smoother here now, but it is skipping a lot. It's a tiny bit smoother than it is on here, but like, yeah, he's still dropping a ton.
I think
So-
Dage is actually on slightly better pace than Draco right now because it looked like he got either a 119 or a 120 check, while Draco has a 121 check. So it's looking close with Dage slightly ahead.
Yeah, Dage is a little ahead. It's looking a little smoother on Dage's side now, so I think we're good. That was a Dage issue. He's just having like little pauses every so often. Oh, I don't know why Draco even went for the rings. He didn't need to. And it cost him a little bit of time.
Saving up for a shiny Chow Egg.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's just gonna go straight into like... Oh wait, but he missed all those A ranks. What's he doing? And he didn't go and, unless he's going for like Rouge Cannon's Core Chow strats instead of like entering on Green Forest.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, because the stats aren't going to be nearly as favorable if he doesn't enter in Green Forest. I always forget about that.
You need to go in as Sonic. So you can do any Sonic stage. It's just like... Or you can do Cannon's Core because it ends with Sonic.
Huh, wait. So if you go into the Chow Garden as any character from Cannon's Core, it'll be the same as if you got them from Sonic?
Well, no, it's it always ends with Sonic on the Cannon's Core, so you'll always go in as Sonic.
Oh,
no matter who you got the Chow Key with. Dage going for GC skip, I think.
Yeah, Draco was able to make Axle jump, but pole jump did not appear to want to be as friendly.
Yeah. This beginning is not super strong from Draco. It's going to be tough to compete with.
Doesn't even grab the check, but I believe that was a high 57, low 58.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't need that check. There's only that one part immediately after that you really have a danger of dying at. Because you're pretty much forced to go through this one.
Unless the monkeys stun lock you.
Dude.
The monkeys are terrifying.
Yeah, sometimes you like break through the one door and like you accidentally like trigger their bomb to blow up. It just happens sometimes. And then you get hit and then you're just sad.
Who hurt the monkeys? Why do the monkeys hate me? Aren't they mechanical monkeys and they have real animals trapped inside them?
This whole stage is really weird because they're like gun robots, but they're also like they're gun robots, but they're also Eggman robots with the monkeys.
And they're also
it's
Eggman
really confusing.
statues.
Yeah, because this is like Eggman's hidden base, but it's also like
hidden. One sec.
Yeah.
Let me just hide my base beside all of these giant statues of myself. No one will ever
it's like,
know it's
they're
you.
all the gun robots there too. So like, the government knows. The government knows where it is. Everyone knows where the hidden base is.
Nice job, Eggman. You hit it real well.
Yeah, like it makes sense for him to be on Space Colony Arc because that was like a government
Yeah.
like whole thing, but
Dage hit the checkpoint at 21:49, I believe.
wait, the checkpoint,
Sorry, the upgrade.
the upgrade 2029, right?
Yes.
Not
did I say
21.
20?
You said 21. I was
I'm
gonna say
so
that
alive
is
right
that
now.
is nutty.
21 upgrade is actually inhuman.
Yo, Draco's having a stronger pyramid cave this time for sure. Coming out with a low 103, which that's pretty respectable.
Picks up the Condor for later. Respectable.
Dude, you're killing me, man. Alright. Yeah, Draco's gonna wrap the stage up. He's gonna pull out the cool, like, 135. Ooh,
134.
showing me up. Dude, what time did Dage get? Yeah, they're both on the same spot. Dage is, like, 20 seconds ahead.
Dage getting a 129.
Yeah, I guess not as strong as what he was having before, but anything sub 130 is like, holy cow, you're gaming. He gets black and yellow stripes. It's his first piece. Yeah, you can kind of see it up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
didn't
couldn't
see.
make out what that said.
Dude, Draco getting lucky.
Unbelievable!
Dude. No, Draco, get the upgrade. Get the upgrade. No.
Oh no, he forgot he needed it for that.
That's a...
F.
I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I did that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'll
It
just skip
always
the
happens.
upgrade. Wait. What's his next piece?
Ooh, this is
okay.
actually pretty good. Every time, I mean, if you get bugs on patrol, it like can't be that bad.
Mm.
I found him.
Ooh, they are very close out of Death Chamber. And by very close, I mean they are on the result screen at the same time.
This is perfect.
We have a race.
Huh? Who's there? What the?
Yo, they're pretty much tied right now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I guess he didn't get Fireball Skip. I wonder if he went for the bait, though. The bait does save a tiny bit of time.
I don't believe he did because they both had the switches flipped at 20.
Okay. Yeah, so even if you don't like Fireball Skip, and like you're scared to do it, it's actually not a bad idea to go for the bait, because the bait is pretty safe when you practice it, and it does save a little bit of time. You can like hear too, because, you know, he does the voice, he does like the noises and stuff, and you can hear him throw the fireballs earlier.
Ooh. Draco with the quick reset. Looks like Dage got 2 super bounces pretty early on. Oh my goodness.
Draco catching himself. Very lucky.
Stunning unluck followed by equally stunning luck.
Oh man, Dage misses the last hit though, so Draco's gonna be good here. It's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, only like 2 seconds behind at this point.
Unbelievable.
Man, this is just gonna come down to like Crazy Gadget again.
These gamers are definitely gaming.
Yeah, I'm glad it's at least an even match throughout the entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to be honest, I wouldn't be mad seeing either of these people going ahead to, I guess it's the finals next. This is semifinals.
Yeah, this is the semifinals. The other side of the bracket is not nearly as complete, but whoever wins this is waiting in the finals for whoever may accompany them.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty strong runners on the other side that could make it in.
Yeah, we got Tommy, Ethmart, Seraphim. Let's see, Jazz is there, but as far as I know, Jazz has been like AFK for a while. Just like she can't stream, so I don't know who else is there on the other side.
Namball.
Oh yeah, he beat Viblosh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I don't know how.
Did Dage die? I can't tell, but
Me neither.
oh wait, no. I think Dage's timer's just really behind. I think Dage's just been lagging.
Also, yeah, Dage4 is also still in this tournament. Dai's match against Tommy has not happened yet. And that's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that plays Ethmar.
Oh man, you can never tell with Ethmar. Ethmar, I feel like it's a wild card.
He could pull it out, but
yeah, he's like easily one of the best US runners. Like, I mean, just given the spot on the leaderboard.
oh yeah.
But he also like hardly plays Hero Story unless he's doing all stories. So it's hard to tell.
Draco again with the tease.
Yeah. He's not. Oh, I guess he just wants to feel safe.
Yeah. you
Too
can't
bad
fault him for
it
that
took
at all.
him. Yeah, it took him a couple tries to clip out there though, which it doesn't look like it took Dage a lot of tries.
Yeah, I was gonna say
probably
it
got
looks like Dage is behind, but then I realized Dage's timer is a minute ahead.
Yeah. Dude, he's gonna need to like upload a local recording to YouTube or something. For real.
This race is crazy.
Yeah, dude, if he wins, I mean like, oh, this is really sketch.
It's close to
I don't want to say anything.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not that bad.
Dage again getting raptured at the end of Eternal Engine.
Oh, he had a 158 also. That's so good.
It's closer.
That's not that bad a layout.
Yeah. It's probably a little above average.
I found him.
I saw Dave say something in the chat, though, which gives me a bad feeling about what we're going to see.
Perfect.
I want to see Draco pop out. Quick 14 here. He didn't do it last race. We need to see it here. Oh, Dage just warping to the top, grabbing floating stone above a moon.
Man.
He found like a new upward zip. He did the cartridge tilt.
Somebody hit up Pan and Coic. I think Dage is $1,000 to redeem.
Oh, Draco going for the swing too early.
Get away from my emerald.
Oh. This is killing me. This is killing me.
Man, I wish we could see what he's doing. This is like, it's hard to like really say how either one's doing when Dage's timer is actually a minute behind.
It's getting to me. It's really getting to me.
For all we know, Dage could have hit the goal ring by now.
Oh, it's certainly possible.
Ooh. Swung a little too high. Okay.
Second
That's
try
good.
clip out. Now let's see if he can get enough distance, because that was what he had trouble with last time.
Yeah, he wiggled a bit there, so he is going to have to bounce. But he does barely smack Sonic's big head into the edge of that ring. Dude, Dage got a first try? Yeah, he's like
20
about
seconds ahead.
25 seconds ahead. Yeah.
Oh, this is so close. This is so close. 20 seconds is actually nothing in this run.
Oh,
We are
Dage caught up. Dage's video is caught up finally.
we are in final rush. Oh, it's getting to me. It's getting to me.
Dude. I hope Dage doesn't mess this up. There's a bounce. It looks like it might be. No, he's good. He's good.
Oh,
he's skewed.
you got the gravity
He is
bounce.
skewed.
Oh my goodness.
He went to Photoshop, hit that transform tool. He's skewed.
Like the trumpet memes where you just can see the rotating happening on screen.
Yeah, you can.
No,
What happened?
he
turned
I guess
too
he
early?
turned. Yeah, because he hit the kill plane.
No, dude, no.
Oh my goodness, that could be everything. That could be the whole
That
race.
is everything. I don't
No.
think Draco's gonna mess us up.
Shadow 2 isn't done.
I mean, yeah, but wow. Draco
I'm
doesn't
Monka
mess up
ass.
Shadow 2. Draco does not mess up Shadow 2. If he messes up Shadow 2, I've lost my faith in this game, in this community.
No.
Hey, look, we've seen like more than 60 frames from Dage's
Wow.
screen. Whoa. Man.
You know what though? Draco has been fighting his ass off this whole race.
Yeah, Draco's gonna get a 35.
Yes!
Think about it.
Draco just posted chat. Wait, what?
No problem.
Oh
Oh,
man.
you hate to see it happen like that. You really, really hate to see it happen like that.
Yeah. I've got words, but it's like, man, you don't mess up FR skip. You don't do it at this high of a level.
Oh, that's a 35.
Game over, Shadow.
Okay. I'm glad we were blessed with a little bit of that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
That's a
Yo,
GG.
I think we just got someone in the call.
It's Draco.
Yo,
How are you feeling
Oh,
about
man.
that?
how do you think I'm feeling?
Oh my goodness.
That's a pretty big win.
Okay, let me
And the
just provide some.
35-46. Is
Let me
that
just
like
provide some personal
almost a
context.
PV?
as well. It's yeah, that wasn't far behind PB, but like it's really hot here for some reason. I've been drenched in sweat and really uncomfortable the entire stream, and the anxiety's just been mounting. I cannot believe I actually won that. I
Dude.
am really happy with that result, and going into this match, I was just thinking of doing my best because I didn't expect to win against Dage. I fully expected Dage to win that match, and I just wanted to put up the best fight that I could, and apparently it was enough. Like, wow, I'm really happy about that.
This whole race was a roller coaster. I mean, the first one was pretty much entirely decided by Crazy Gadget, and then this one was a nail biter to the end, honestly. Like,
Yeah. With the second race, I kind of just put it off as a lost cause by the time I got to the mid game. I was just like, okay, I know I'm losing tons of time. Dage is playing really well. I'm just gonna forget about this one, and I'm just gonna put my effort into game 3 instead. I just tried to compartmentalize like that, and I decided that race 3 was gonna be the race where everything actually went right, and everything barring Eternal Engine and CGSS did go right. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty much a textbook run right there. Like 35-46. I believe that's the second fastest time the entire tournament, with the fastest time going to Dage again. But like
And yeah,
35 in a race is actually nutty.
Demoted in the chat is right. Like I did say before, like I was not expecting to win this race. I said as much to the staff, like this is probably going to be my last race in the tournament, but it's actually not. Wow, I can't believe I'm in the finals, and I'm still waiting to see who I'm going to be playing in the finals, and there's still some good players in the running, so you guys on the other end of the bracket need to start doing those matches. I'm excited to see Dai play Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. We need to see some epic gaming from the top side of the bracket.
That's one way to put it, yeah. But yeah, just like you're saying, it's like a textbook like run or race. I definitely agree. I didn't go for anything that I didn't feel entirely comfortable with. Like I'm sure you'll notice, I'm still not attempting Green Forest Wall Run because I'm just not consistent enough at it. So I still only go for the stuff that I know that I'm gonna nail. I did have some problems like landing CGSS, but you know, it's a difficult trick, and my nerves were sky fucking high, and yeah.
Understandably so. Like honestly, as much stuff had happened in the first 2 races, I really did enjoy that the third race, both players made CE skip.
Yeah.
Both players had actually like good egg golems, like not even just passable, like good egg golems, both sub 30.
I'm a little embarrassed about my death chamber though. I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
I forgot the hammer gloves.
That happens to everyone. Whenever you
know.
get like whenever you get a free piece, you always get so excited.
I
You're like, I gotta go straight towards my next one.
I gave you crap for it in one of your games. I was like, oh wow, he's forgotten the hammer gloves. He's about to hit that metal box and realize, and then that happened to me as well. I was like, wait, that's not right. That's meant to get destroyed.
Yeah, I saw you punch the metal boxes a couple extra times, like in frustration, like, how did I let myself do that?
yeah, you're like, is this even happening? Is this happening?
It'll break if I punch it enough times. Oh man, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Like that was stressful, but that was a lot of fun. And yeah, as I've said, just really happy to be on to the final.
Yeah. I
I don't
wonder.
know if you guys have any specific extra questions.
I don't know. It seemed like everything else for the most part went okay. So nothing like. I don't think anything's super duper crazy happened. There was like you got that sideways gravity bounce thing on Pyramid Cave.
Yeah, that's
Which
That wasn't that that was in the last race, wasn't it? Yeah,
that was race 2. Race 2.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my splits here, and I got a 134 pyramid cave, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
I really, really underperformed on hidden base the entire match, though. I didn't have a good hidden base, I don't think, of the 3 races.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you went for the pole jump on the second one, too. And, like, I was going to say, it really... I saw you were going for, like, a really aggressive angle, like, trying to go straight towards where you needed to go, but you were really low, so that's something you always have to keep track of.
It was pretty much at that point when I died on pole jump and had to restart hidden base. That was the point where I was like, okay, I'm not winning this race, and I'm just not going to worry about the result anymore.
Yeah, that's a good mindset shift that you had to make right there.
It's just weird how running this game and racing this game requires 2 entirely different mindsets and skill sets. I mean, the same can be said for a lot of speed games, obviously, but this game especially is just like, it's difficult to race this game if you're going for the difficult strats. And
out of curiosity, did you see what happened to Dage in the first race?
He got stuck on CGSS, as I understand it.
He got actually what I understand to be a very rare soft lock.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, he flipped the gravity to the left on his second CGSS attempt, and the boxes moved left, and he didn't. He remained standing where he was.
What?
Yeah, there's a clip of it, I think. That he was, like, stuck in the falling animation, but, like, he wasn't moving. He was, like, frozen.
Did he have to restart to get out of it?
Yeah, he restarted the whole stage. I actually think that it tilted him enough to cost him the first race.
Oh, wow. If that is actually what cost him the first race, then I feel kind of bad about that result. But these things just happen, I guess, because I had my share of weird stuff happening in these races that I wasn't expecting and that I was getting a little mad about at the time. But this is kind of what I mean about, like, racing this game. You just need to be able to not let stuff like that affect you. Like, bad stuff happens and time loss happens, but you can't let it just affect your mindset and make you play badly the entire rest of the race, because problems only compound themselves from there. And I think being able to maintain composure is just a really important element of doing well in this game.
Yeah, it must have been a big blow, though, because, like, when that happened, that's when you passed him. Like, he had to reset, and you were just starting the stage at the time. So, like, you ended up being ahead of him as he restarted.
It definitely didn't, like, ruin him for the rest of the match, though, because, like, when that happened and when I saw that I'd won the first race, like, part of me was thinking, okay, maybe he's just going to be tilted and maybe I'll just have an easy second win as well. But then he destroyed me in game 2, so he definitely kept it together.
Yeah, there was a lot to be said about Dage's, the way Dage maintained his mentality. I know that if something that ridiculous happened to me, I probably would have been tilted into oblivion and completely unable to do anything for the rest of the match.
It's like, Dage was my favorite to win this entire tournament, because it's like RNG and having huge mistakes notwithstanding, it's just a fact that Dage gets the best level times out of anyone who plays this game. When you consider people, like, playing at their actual playing strength, Dage is the strongest player of this game. I'm definitely not going to deny that. At the outset of this tournament, I would have said that, like, Mustache was the strongest player, albeit he dropped out and he's not, like, running the game anymore. But even if he was, I honestly think, like, Dage has made enough of a qualitative leap to say that he's currently the best runner of this game. Maybe the best runner the game's ever had.
Yeah, I'd actually agree with that. I'd say probably ever.
So he's really difficult to play against, but I just made it my task to just play as solidly and consistently as possible.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's something.
I don't go for all the fastest strats. I don't go for all the riskiest stuff, but I just go for things that I know that I'll hit and that I know I won't have a problem with, and I just try to not make mistakes. That's pretty much what my playstyle is about. I don't try and take it slow and steady, so to speak, but I try and prioritize safety.
Yeah, I was mentioning that at, like, the beginning of the race, because I've always, whenever I think about you as, like, an SA2 runner, like, if anything, you're probably one of the most consistent racers. Like, I know you've talked about how, like, when you started this game, it started out, you pretty much only did races. So, like, you've been used to doing strats that are, like, marathon safe or whatever.
Yeah, and just doing no reset runs in general is just ingrained into my mentality, pretty much. Like, I have less of an impulse to reset when I get a bad start than a lot of people, I think, and I've always thought that getting full game, and especially end game practice, is really important, because, like, you could have a world record pace run up until, like, Eternal Engine, but if you can't play the end stages particularly well, then it doesn't really mean anything how far ahead you are. You need to be able to finish runs in order for them to actually, you know, be good runs. And let's be real, the end game's hard. The end game's really hard.
For real. You can't sleep on that. You have to practice every single part.
Mm.
Is there, like, any last thing you want to say before... I guess we got to head off pretty soon. I think they're going to do another stream on here.
My cat's really vocal. That's about it.
Alright. Glad to know.
Yeah, I will let you guys get off, and yeah, thank you guys again, and thanks to everyone who's been watching as well, definitely. You guys have made this a really enjoyable event to play in so far, and who knows, maybe I'll even win the next one, but we'll see.
We'll see who meets you on the other side of the bracket.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So,
see you guys later.
Yeah, with that, Yep, see ya. And with that, I'm going to head off too.
Mm-hmm.
So... yeah, we'll catch you later.
Thank you for coming out to this race. We've been ID Geek and Stellar. Thank you for watching, and enjoy speed gaming.